Outside Garland. And here's Dunn from downtown. That one no good.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Allen against Mitchell. To the left wing. This one for three. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. Howard against Mitchell. Garland a good look. Howard grabs the miss.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Kamari. And he drives in. Howard finds Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mobley. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Right side Mitchell. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got 9 points.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Embiid passes to Howard. Back to Embiid. And a nice finish on the layup. 10 points for him.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Howard. And now the Sixers on the break. Wallace, the pass to Allen. Mobley with the block. Inside. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Maxey against Jones. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. 15.
That one's off.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Derek Jones Jr.
Good on the second one. Philadelphia's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1 minute 58 left in the first half of this game. It doesn't go for him. Collins with the defensive effort. Embiid with a steal. Here's Wallace. No made baskets yet. To the right side. Here's Bailey, defended by Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Bailey, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Nance, he's checked in for Cleveland. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Excellent D there from Embiid.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Picked his pocket. Floats one. Bailey, the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Nance. Embiid can't hit.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
The Cavs trailing. Pass to Jones. a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And it's good. 2 points. Bailey's got 13 now.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
And it's blocked by Embiid. Here's Bailey, covered by Mobley. And Bailey gets it to go. And now a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Jones. Just 3 on the clock. Not going to go that time. So we conclude the first half. The Sixers on top. They lead by 7. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, the reserves have been awesome so far. What are you seeing from them?
On the bench, has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
Helps to have backup. Good luck in the second half.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
They built this lead from the perimeter. You know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
And Kenny, how do you think the Cavaliers were playing?
They're getting man-handled. Falling behind, letting the crowd get into it, that affects your confidence. We'll see if they settle down in the second half.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Cleveland ball.
And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Donovan Mitchell.
They trail by 7. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Then there's Mobley, and it's Whitehead in at the 3. And here is Maxey. Bailey, the pass to Embiid. 18 feet out. No good on the shot.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Maxey against Garland. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Whitehead. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
For 3.
Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Porter gets the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
16 feet out. And it's Cleveland with another.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Maxey against Garland. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Here's Bailey. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Whitehead. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Whitehead's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Bailey, the pass to Maxey. Here's Wallace. Still no points. Here's Bailey. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Mitchell. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Bailey.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Maxey against Garland. Here's Mitchell. Oh, a difficult make. Mitchell, elite.
Looking unstoppable. Not even contact phases Mitchell.
Pass to Wallace. Now here's Embiid. Here's Bailey. 17 points in the game. Back to Embiid. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Ryan?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. Outside Maxey. Pass to Bailey. On the wing, Porter. From the arc. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You take a look at the Bucks. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they were hoping to begin the year better. It's still too soon to hit the panic button, but they're heading in the wrong direction.
Collins, he's checked in for Cleveland. Dunn comes in for Mitchell. Pass to Flores. Shoots over Embiid. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Philadelphia has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Bailey, guarded by Garland. The offensive rebound. Bailey's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Done with it. Now Porter defending. Here's Collins. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Embiid inside. Collins there. Embiid finds Maxey. Break Cleveland. Here's Garland. Got a piece of it.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bailey powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the high... highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Allen comes in for Tyrese Maxey. And so he makes both from the line. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Wallace, guarded by Garland. Outside for Porter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Michael Porter Jr. is an active shooter, which is why he gets defenders to overcommit.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active, and making things happen.
Howard on the double team. Here's Whitehead. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Allen, pass to Wallace. Jones against Allen. Pass to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Collins with the defensive effort. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Second chance shot. Can't hit from in close. The Sixers leading. Here's Wallace. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Dunn outside. And Collins with the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Embiid passes to Wallace. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Over to the wing. Garland against Allen. And the shot is good by Garland.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
The 76ers have gone 50% from the field in the 3rd quarter, 8 of 16. Collins against Embiid. Outside Porter. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. A different look for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Collins. And it's Jones in for Garland.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Pass to Whitehead. Driving inside. And Reed pulls it down. Philadelphia's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Melton outside. Back to Allen. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Dunn's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Whitehead. To the paint. There's the triple. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Melton with the ball. He's got 7. Outside Porter. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Dunn. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Mobley, he's checked in for Nance. That's off as well, so he misses both. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Reed. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Reed's got 8 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Jones.
2 minutes.
Soft touch off the glass.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Maxey against Jones. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Dunn, the pass to Jones, to the middle. Cuts off the pass. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Kamari. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
It goes
foul.
on Tyus Jones.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2. Kamari.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Cleveland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. 1:05 left in the third, and it's in there.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Jones against Maxey. Pass to Melton. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, Mobley. That one's good. This game is all even.
Assisted by
He's got 17.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Maxey against Jones. Second shot opportunity. Reed goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Reed's got 10.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Jones' shot is good.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Jones against Maxey. Melton outside. No good there. It's all tied in Philadelphia. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next.
87.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
All right, everybody.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Grayson Allen is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Paul Reed. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Howard in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
The Cavs trailing. Now Jones. Blocked.
Blocks like that from Melton come from being in your face as a defender. He doesn't back up at all.
Outside Porter. Howard against Mobley. 5 to shoot. Pass to Allen. Done with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Ahead. Flores, good.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Melton passes to Allen. Here's Reed. Melton outside. Allen on the wing. Fires for three. On target from range.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Melton against Jones. Outside Mitchell. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Melton. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Jones. Back to Mitchell. Outside Jones. From 11 feet away. Rebound by the 76ers. Melton's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Porter. Pass to Howard. Knocks it loose. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Dunn. And another miss by Cleveland. For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Reed. The 3 is up. Mobley grabs the board. Jones against Allen. Left side Jones. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke. Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Cleveland calls timeout.
Let's make some noise together.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Send it back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Flores. The shot, no good. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Pass to Kamari. Here's Wallace. Checked by Mitchell. Down low. Good D by Mobley.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Flores. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Garland against Maxey. Pass to Bailey. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Now Mobley. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
Yeah, you want to get those sure things down the stretch, and that close to the bucket, he is a sure thing.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Maxey. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one's on Darius Garland.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
For your Sixers, Tyrese Maxey.
And he can't get the first one. Second free throw, no good.
Usually free throws are from... for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Pass to Kamari. Here's Wallace. Here's Kamari, covered by Mobley. Clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Looking to end this cold spell. Here's Bailey. Goes back up. The kick out to Maxey. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, great job challenging the defense by Garland. He gets positioning inside, and all they can do is foul.
And he sinks the second.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and a 3-point advantage.
Maxey against Garland. Here's Bailey. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Whitehead's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Bailey. Outside Maxey. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Here's Whitehead. Joel Embiid with the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Whitehead. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. Second.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Sixers. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Well, if you give Garland even the slightest lane, you can be sure that he's going to take it right to the rim.
Maxey passes to Wallace. Outside Maxey, jacks up a three. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Garland for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Maxey, and it's Whitehead with a rebound.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Maxey, that's good.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell taking no chances.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
That one goes. Count it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
A strong move by Mitchell inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Now here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Accepting a bigger leadership role over time, Garland now a big shot taker and maker.
Here's Maxey. Nails the baby hook. Maxey's got 20.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Mobley outside. It's tipped. Right wing. Here's Whitehead. He buries it from 3. Whitehead's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Garland against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Here's the 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Outside Mitchell. To the middle. Flores, good. And now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Right side Maxey. Lots of room. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
Mitchell, pass to Flores. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Embiid passes to Maxey. Back to Embiid. 3-pointer. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
And he commits the intentional foul. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Cleveland calls timeout. They lead by 3. 24 seconds left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Darius Garland.
No surprise considering how hot he's been, shooting over 60% from the floor. That causes major damage for the opposition. That's why they continue to go to him.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line. Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Wallace. Pass to Maxey for 3. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're ahead by 2. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And Philadelphia